layup. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the E.P.I.C podcast. Me and Jared in here tonight. And I think Justin may be jumping in a little later, but how's your sports week been?
Cool, man. Just enjoying these games, waiting on this mid-ass Superbowl, you know.
I've been hearing that a lot. Everybody been saying that they feel like the Super Bowl is kind of meh.
Just not excited about it, man. Like, just not excited about it. I mean, I don't really know what else to, just not excited about it.
That's fair. Same here too, man.
Of course, like I'm gonna watch it and be excited in the moment. But like,
we're gonna be watching.
but like the build up to it all is kind of just like, man.
It's not crazy. Not like how it normally is. It
Yeah,
seems like.
I really wanted Josh Allen to take it this year, man. But
Yeah, I want Matt Stafford. I think that
I would have took Matt Stafford too. Out of the 4 remaining from the conference finals, yeah, I would have taken, because like the fact that either Drake May or Sam Darnold is going to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback just doesn't sit well with me. And you know how I feel about people just putting the emphasis on, oh, you won, you're the greatest of the great, and it's just like both the quarterbacks are extra mid. Like I
yeah.
don't, but that's just me. I kind of like to see established guys win it, but again,
I mean,
it's
Sam
not all
Darnold's
up to
been
this
around a
quarterback.
minute. You know what I mean?
What's that?
I said Sam Darnold has been around a minute. Well, he's been on what 4 teams.
Yeah, he's
So I mean,
he's
he's definitely a vet. I mean, he's a top 10 pick, I believe. I think he was like number 2 or something like that with the Jets.
I'm talking about just like a notoriously great quarterback. Like, bro
Well,
had
yeah.
this
Oh,
is,
okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Like
I ain't
somebody.
talking about just length. I'm talking about like that's actually like good. I mean, granted, he's playing well. He's playing
I'm about to
excellent
say.
this year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that's Josh Allen, Lamar
I
Jackson.
see what you're saying. It just
I'd have
wasn't.
rather seen Tua win it if I had to just like give it to let a guy that's put in work have an opportunity to win it. But again, that's just me. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. That's just my personal
No.
feelings.
I mean, now that you're speaking about Sam Darnold, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna start off with the NBA because we get the NBA out the way. We could talk Super Bowl. Um, so we got the All Star weekend coming up, of course. And why does it look like my camera is super crooked? Or I'm not. Okay, here we go. We got the All Star selections coming up, and people been talking about these lineups. I think we talked a little bit about it last week. About who's starting and who's not, and then like the people who didn't make it. So, what do you think about like Kawhi not making it? Can you hear me? Oh, got a call. So,
My bad, bro. I just make sure everything was cool. What was the question again? My bad. Sorry, y'all.
no, just talking about the All Star game
hmm
and people who didn't make it. So, like, I was asking, what do you think about Kawhi not making it?
Oh shit! I don't even know how many games Kawhi has played. Like I don't know. So I don't know how many games has he missed so far.
That
I
is
know
a
during this little 20 game stretch, he's been amazing. But it's just like,
but we always get a run like that from
yeah,
from Kawhi and the Clippers, and it's usually around this time of the year. Usually is closer to the second half of the season. Um, we usually get this type of run where he ends up turning up. The Clippers make a run. They end up, you know what I mean,
You're gonna drop 50
anywhere
game one of the first
anywhere from
series,
the
and we'll
sixth
never see him
seed to
again.
the sixth seed to the third seed in the West, somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's
And
played
then gets
36 games.
bounced in the first round.
Yeah,
Let's
and it'd be so crazy because like he'll have a great game, he'll finish the game, nothing happens, and then the next game he's out. This just be like, bruh, you didn't even get when did you get hurt? I don't know, but I
yes,
mean he's played 36 games out of
36
the
games, yeah.
49. I mean his stats
Which
definitely
that's
say he should
good.
have been.
That's good for him.
Yeah, his stats definitely say he should have been an all star, but
Yeah, 50, 40, 90, averaging 27.
I mean his team was poop for a lot of the year though. But I
Yeah.
don't know
But
because like I'm not a team accomplishment equals individual success type of guy. So I don't know. I'm just trying to say how they probably see it, but not me. I mean, if it was up to me, he probably would have been an all star. Granted, he probably begged some people to not make him an all star, just being Kawhi. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Shingun is another guy that I feel like should have been an all star, but
mm,
I mean, everybody can't make it, and that's the difference between now and back then. Granted, I feel like the All Star games of maybe like '96 through the early 2000s, you knew exactly who those guys was, and I think the talent gap kind of dropped off after that top layer of guys. I think now, you know, it's not such a steep cutoff. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of those guys on the verge, on the edge there, and unfortunately, everybody can't make it. So
and I think another thing too is like difference between now and then. A lot of the older superstars are still playing well, so it's
yeah,
hard to disrespect them and get some of the younger guys in that
right.
may be borderline deserving when you still got LeBron hooping, you still got KD
KD,
hooping, like
Steph.
you Steph, like you
Because
still
everybody
got
always talk to everybody. My bad,
no
but I
go
was
ahead.
gonna say everybody always talks about how old LeBron is, year 23 or whatever. But shit, I think KD is 19 or 20, ain't he?
Yeah, he's right there.
He's right
Like
there, and then I think Steph Curry's up to 17.
yeah,
So like, LeBron ain't the only old guy. Like, there's some
no,
guys that, and I think that we meaning like the world as a whole and the media and everything, kind of
yeah.
just
This is
like,
KD's 18th season. He's
yeah,
37.
LeBron 23. Yeah, but they started talking about LeBron being old at year 18. That's when they started
Mhm.
the whole, oh man, like, oh man, he's still doing this and that. And I think KD deserves that same mention for sure.
Yeah,
So
no, for
guys is
sure.
getting up there, man.
And Steph, he's 37. This is 16th season. You know what I mean? So
Getting up
like,
there. I thought he was a little bit closer than that, LeBron, but I guess 2009, 2003. I guess it is 6 years.
hmm
Yeah, I thought they both were a little bit closer, but hey, before you know it, and they not slowing down. James Harden is another guy. He's got to be year 16, 17 too. I
yeah.
think
Did
him.
he?
I
I
think he
don't think he
will.
made it this year. Did he?
Nah, he
No.
had a case for it though, but he didn't make it. But I
Yeah.
think him and Steph Curry came in the same year.
And then
So
even Kawhi's 34, and this is 14th season.
getting
Like
up there. But if you calculate the games he's played, this is like his ninth
that,
season.
that bro.
I'm not trying to
Easy.
throw shade. I'm just
Nah,
like,
but seriously, like I mean that counts. But I mean his
that
body
nigga
is up. All
probably
right,
only
his
played nine.
20th season.
Yeah,
Probably how his body feels. Shoot.
right. So
But yeah, no, definitely some people who missed it who normally would make it, and you definitely got some youngins in there too. They took some spots. You know what I mean? You got to think about the Shays, the Cades,
hmm
even if you want to look at Jalen Brown, Tyrese Maxey,
Maxie,
uh,
yeah.
Bronson's becoming
All those
perennial.
guys are killing
Wimby,
too, though. Like they're
like
all killing. They're all on the
yeah,
tear. So it's not like they just like all those guys you named are cold.
yeah.
So it's like who
I
do you
mean, Carl Anthony Towns. He didn't he make it?
I don't think so. He shouldn't have. I don't
Uh, Yeah. I think he did. The
Mm,
reserves. Yeah, he's a reserve.
wow, he's averaging
Donovan
19
Mitchell.
points
Yeah,
a game.
yeah.
Hmm,
And I
that's
don't even
interesting.
think he's the second best player on the team. I think Mikal Bridges has been hooping this year. I would put him number 2 right now behind Brunson. If we just looking at how they've been performing.
I think Karl Anthony Towns' role is bigger.
Yeah, but
So
I'm just talking about play on the court.
yeah, but but you can play better when your role isn't as big. Is what I'm saying.
I
You
guess
know,
that's fair.
20 points is easier when you're the third option opposed when you're the first or second. So I kind of like, you know, but I mean I get what you're saying. I mean it's
Oh,
all it's
and
all fair.
they're doing US versus the world, right?
Some stupid shit like that. They need to just make it back East and West, man. They trying to do
Yeah.
too.
Marketing, yeah. Wagner, Embiid, Giddy, OG Ananobley, Brooks. Yeah, I think that's the format they're doing. From what I'm reading, Victor, yeah, yeah. So I believe that's what they're doing. Justin may have a little more insight on that for us.
You don't give a shit about that.
He don't, but uh, shoot, if I could add him in here.
Yo, not much, man. Sitting here talking about this All-Star game.
They doing are they doing US versus the world this
Yeah,
year?
I believe so. I ain't completely tapped in. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We was just talking about people who got snubbed, like didn't make it, like Kawhi. Um, did Devin Booker? I don't think Devin Booker made it.
nah. No,
So,
no, I think Devin Booker did make it, didn't he? If he didn't, that's crazy.
uh,
Yeah, he made it. He in
oh,
there.
okay, he made it. Okay,
So the
okay.
reserves are
Yeah,
Bron,
he is a reserve. My bad.
Booker, KD, Chet, Jamal, Anthony Edwards. I think a lot of people are kind of like iffy about Chet, but I mean, when your team is number one, they're gonna give you the benefit of
Mm,
the doubt. But if
yeah,
you line his numbers
that
up
ain't been
next to like
buzzing like that.
Spoons, it's like, bro, what are we doing? But
Yeah, his name has not been buzzing, so that is kind of awkward. Um, but I mean, I will say we shall see, but I'm pretty sure none of us is gonna watch the All Star.
oh, I'm
Uh,
watching. You know, hey, I'm
well,
watching.
watch. You gonna watch the game, or you gonna watch?
I ain't gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Have we heard anything about like dunking contest? I haven't heard anything
I
about
heard
All
Jackson
Star
Hayes
Weekend.
is in the dunk contest.
Like I can't even find anything talking about like who's in and who out. Like as far as like skills challenge, like any of that. Like
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I wish I could be of more assistance, but they just make it so garbage now that like it's hard to even gain the energy to lock in. Like it's crazy.
yeah,
So
slam dunk. Okay, here we go. Jalen Duran, Jackson Hayes, Carter Bryant.
that's it.
Mac McClellan said he's not in. He's not doing it this year. So yeah, that's the dunk contest. And again, I still can't find who's in the 3-point contest. Like nothing.
And they're even having a 3-point contest. I haven't heard anything about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like this is like been a super weird year for All Star event. Let's see. Um, Shooters at stake. Vic. Whoa, wait a minute. Donovan Mitchell. Nah, this is something else. Yeah, it won't. I can't find anything that says anything about the 3-point contest. I tried to look it up beforehand, but everything I was finding was just talking about the rules and formats, but it didn't say who was in it. The judge. Oh, okay. Here we go. They find okay. Brunson, Kay Cunningham, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hill, Cameron Johnson. What? There's no way this is right. This
Is
sounds
Cameron
old.
Johnson even healthy enough?
That's what I'm saying. Like this can't be right. Nope, this is an old one. This is from last year. They won't even show it. I don't know who's in it. Nor do I care.
Moving right along.
Uh, yeah. So I guess it'll be a surprise this weekend for the for the All Star weekend. Who's participating in what? Because normally you've been heard it like who's shooting, like who's in 3-point contest, who's in dunk contest, like all that stuff. You usually been heard. Even are they doing sophomore rookies or G League versus rookies or like
They're
I
doing the
haven't heard anything.
rookie sophomore game, Rising Stars game, I think is what it's called.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I haven't heard anything, so I might just tune in just to try to see what's going on, so I can have some type of recap next week. But let's move on to some of these trade rumors. So we just heard a few minutes ago that um, James Harden got traded for Darius Garland in a second round pick. What do we think
Man,
about that? Is
I'm
that
excited.
good? Huh?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I damn near might have to check out a game, man. As y'all know, I mean, it's documented that James Harden is one of my favorite players ever. So I'm just happy that he's on this side of the country, man. I'm definitely got to either pop up to Cleveland or check him out when he come here or something. But yeah, I'm a fan, and I mean, I'm not expecting anything of it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, they're a contender now, but I'd
I
go
think
check
Cleveland been a
out
contender.
Donovan Mitchell hoop. Like I'll do it. So yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
excited.
they've been a contender. Um, but I think with Garland, his injury history, especially late in the season, um, he's been he's been all right, but probably due for to get paid. He's only 26. This is his best season. He's averaging 20 and 6, 40% from the three. So, oh, he has 2 years left on the $90 million deal. So that also, my bad, he signed an extension in 2022. So, kind of get him out of there, bring in somebody that's that you're not gonna have to re up
Hmm.
and get away from that cap, that luxury tax next year. So, and it doesn't really take too much away. I think there's still, I mean, Cleveland still be one of the top teams in the East down the stretch. Um, so yeah, I don't think it's a bad deal. Give up a couple picks. And Garland, like I said, Garland's the young. Clippers need to get younger, way younger. So even if the Clippers want to invest in Garland, I wouldn't think that'd be a bad idea either.
Yeah, Clippers just have some bad luck, man. They're just smoked as a franchise at this point.
Yeah, kind of after what Lob City, it was kind of it.
I mean,
Like,
and then you re-upped with Kawhi and Paul George, and you still couldn't get it done. Didn't even get close.
yeah,
Didn't even get close. Didn't get. I don't even think they got to a conference finals, let alone an NBA
mm,
finals.
nah,
When they brought those two guys in, that was supposed to be it. That was supposed
yeah.
to be it. And then was James Harden there with Kawhi too? I mean, no, yeah, he was there with. Was
I
James
think they
Harden
had
there
1 year with all three of them,
without? Yeah, see, that's you gotta win, man. You gotta win.
but they
You have,
wouldn't. They would never. I don't even think they played together that much.
yeah, the health
Between
is
Paul George being hurt, Kawhi being hurt, and I think
yeah.
James
That's
was
kind of
probably the
what
most
happened.
healthiest one out of all three.
That's kind of what happened with the Brooklyn
Yeah,
situation. I think they only play like 27 games together.
yeah. What 2 years before
Shit,
everybody started
yeah,
kind of like
at least two
asking their way
seasons.
out.
In.
Yeah,
So
nah, for sure. Other deals that's happening. The which one was we talking about? Jaren Jackson Jr. took Utah.
send my man
We
to Utah. That's crazy.
Yeah, we was kind of talking about that a little before we started the show. Like, what's the? I think, I think it's good for Utah. I think Utah trying to make some moves.
Yeah,
After kind of being, a non-factor right now. For a long time. I guess I shouldn't say for right now. For a long time.
yeah.
So,
And then they still got to keep they base too. So
mhm.
they gonna put Jaren Jackson Jr. with Keontae George. He's been balling. They
Yeah,
still got Ace Bailey. They still got Isaiah Collier. So they
yep.
got some young guys that can go. So I
Because they
mean,
sent 3 first-round picks. Ricky Gard, Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Hendricks, and George Niang And the
And
Jazz
they
will get
got some
center.
guys back too.
Yeah, they got Jock Lindell guards John. I
Vince
can't.
Williams.
Not, yeah, Vince Williams Jr. and John Nakar. I think that's his name. So I mean, mm, I think Utah wins that deal. Like you said, Jackson 26, two-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year. Uh, he got an extension last summer, so he's at 4 years at 205 left on that. So he don't have a player option until 29. So I think that's give the Jazz some stability.
Where you
And
think
then
Ja going? I think it's
man,
pretty clear
that's
that he's out.
yeah. From what I've been reading online, is like there's not a lot of suitors for Ja. Just I think just with everything that's been going around, just with his name and just over the past couple of years, and like just the relationship between them and the Grizzlies kind of being sour. I don't think the Grizzlies can ask too much right now, and I think getting those 3 first-round picks from the Jazz was kind of maybe offset what they gonna lose in that Ja trade whenever they figure one out, because I don't think they're getting nothing close to that. Definitely no first-round picks. Um, like you said, you're probably gonna get some expensive veterans to make the money match. But where though? I mean, me and my guy Jerry was talking about this earlier. Like, where do you see him going? Like, it's not going to be to a contender. Like they all pretty much said. You look at Detroit, they're young, they don't need him. You look at New York, they're young, they don't need him. Cleveland, they're young, they don't need him.
Minnesota
Orlando,
could probably use him.
yeah, but they trying to get Giannis.
Shit.
And they looking for a point guard like Ja, not passing like that. You're gonna have two slasher type uh guards with wings with him and what you call it?
Yeah, because they also traded Mike Conley today too, so
Yeah.
they
So
clearing
I
up
mean
stuff.
they're looking for a guard, but I mean they're probably gonna be trying to run Edwards at the point, especially if they get Giannis. They're probably gonna have to move. Gobert probably gonna have to go because of the money. You know what I mean? And maybe a couple other pieces. But so with Randall, Edwards, and Giannis possibly, like you got the, you don't got enough money for that. And if you got to make a choice between Giannis and Ja, you definitely gonna choose Giannis.
Yeah,
So, like I said, I was just thinking around like where. I mean, that's not already kind of stacked. It'd probably be somewhere like Phoenix, but I think Phoenix is kind of like over the whole bringing in a bunch of stars thing. That didn't work. Um, Golden State ain't going for that. His antics. Like the
yeah,
Clippers, maybe.
that's gonna be it. Clippers,
I don't know.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just like rambling through all the teams in my head real quick. Like a Utah, maybe. You know what I mean? Pair him. You know what I mean? Send him with somebody he know. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they want to take on all that money. Even though they had the room to with giving up those first-round picks. That's the first-round draft picks you ain't got to sign. You know what I mean? So that would free up some cap in the future. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough. I mean, Chicago, maybe.
Mm,
Like,
I mean, shit. I don't know.
I mean, I like Ja. I mean, like him on the court. I like his play. I like his intensity. If he could just stay healthy
Yeah, he gotta stay healthy, man. Because it's just,
and you know what I mean, stay out the
oh,
streets, then you know what I mean, and maybe not have his dad at every game.
I think he's been doing good with the personal behavior. Now it's just like, bro, he can't stay. The Nets are bad, bro. The Nets are really bad at basketball. Shit,
Even
send him to
that,
Brooklyn.
like Sydney to Brooklyn. That's what I was say that Sydney to Brooklyn. Like you know what I mean. Like I don't know Washington. Put him with Trey Young. Like I don't
They
know.
got like a million guards already, though.
But I mean, hey, send some of them young. You know what I mean. Get rid of some more. Unload some of them. So yeah, I think that's tough, man. What do y'all think about Giannis? Where do you think Giannis could possibly end up? I mean, we're talking Minnesota, and I was hearing that Minnesota is probably like the strongest suitor right now. But I've also heard the Warriors. I've heard
The Knicks.
the Knicks. I've heard the Rockets a little bit, but I think it may come down to the Knicks or Minnesota. Where do you think he's a better fit at?
I tell you what, if it's gonna cost Draymond to be traded from the Warriors, he can go. He can go to Golden State. I cannot wait to see Draymond without Steph. So
Mm.
I think, and I feel like Draymond would damn near not report if he got traded.
Yeah, because I think it'll probably. I mean, for that to go through, definitely Kaminga would be gone, which has been.
Kaminga, Jimmy, Podzimski, first rounds, 2 first rounds. That's a nice little, you know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't think they said they're not gonna move Jimmy.
I mean, I'm just saying what could happen.
Yeah, no, I think
The
it'll be
Nuggets
Kaminga. It would
say
be
say a
Kaminga.
lot of shit that they don't do. So like, I don't
Yeah.
take that as a grain of salt.
Um.
I bet if Milwaukee called him right now and was like, "Hey, you can have Giannis, but we got it," and then Giannis is like, "Yeah, I'll resign with you guys long term." If Jimmy got to go, Jimmy's gonna go.
Yeah, but I think
He
with
hurt too.
I think Draymond, Kaminga, and I don't even know what they picks look like. You know, definitely going. I mean, if Jaren Jackson you just got 3 firsts for him.
And that's what I was
Like,
trying to say about Trey Young. I didn't understand why Trey Young got traded for nothing. I mean, no shade to CJ McCollum, but CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert, I kept waiting to see how many first round picks is going to be added to it, and none ever. They didn't get any.
but I just think that, like I said, I think again too, like it's the noise too. Like, I think what's making the Giannis trade hard is that I don't. He's never requested a trade. He's never like been like I want out. He's never been disgruntled. Like he's never been that way. So when it comes to trying to move him, like you can demand more, which makes trades kind of tougher because it's a lot of back and forth negotiations. Where I think with the Trey Young, like it was kind of like you've been hearing about Trey Young like the past 2 seasons and the trade deadline possibly moving. So it's like, either he wants to move or Atlanta want to move him, but there's something going on there. And if it is, then we don't have to give up that much. Now, I agree with you. It should have been more. I feel like Atlanta could have got more, but also Washington, they like, look, we're not in really a position to give away assets because we trying to rebuild also.
Right.
You know, Atlanta like, well, we do got the young pieces. We do kind of got something going on here. You know what I mean? Replacement, whatever. We just need to kind of move on from him so we can start developing some more of our young guys. Washington, like, hey, look, we ain't really got nothing. We just need a pillar to start building around. So I think that's maybe how that went. But Giannis is way different. Like, and then I like think back even to the Rudy Gobert trade. Like what they like.
Yeah, that was nuts too.
So it's like Giannis, he's a champion. What it took the MVP, defensive player. Like he done everything. Like so, for somebody like him, he's like in that tier with like what you would trade for, like to get a KD or LeBron or like one of those guys, or Steph. Like he's in that echelon, a Jokic, like of compensation. And I don't know if a lot of teams have it. In Minnesota, y'all willing to give up because y'all gave up a lot of picks to get Rudy. So y'all ain't got a lot of first round picks to move to Milwaukee. Y'all gonna be giving up picks in 2030, 20. You know what I mean? Y'all damn near with like Lakers with first round picks.
That's a fact.
So y'all got to give up, like I said, Rudy. They might want Randall, DiVincenzo, like far as you know what I mean. And
For Giannis, they can all go.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying, like it's gonna be a lot. But then you got also Milwaukee. Look at what y'all have. You know what I mean? Y'all just got Miles. Y'all got Kuzma. Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all Portis. Like y'all got to make sure what y'all getting back is gonna fit into. You know what I mean? What y'all kind of have. Like so. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I believe so anyway. Like, but what they got? 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday afternoon, I believe.
Um, I feel like it's one. I feel like it's one more person we forgetting to mention as far as trades in the NBA. Uh, I can't think of it.
I think you got
AD,
him.
yeah, we already talked. We talked about AD. I haven't heard uh nothing about him lately. I don't know if that's even gonna be a thing anymore.
I just can't
Um,
see how anybody would trust his health, man. At this point, it's
yeah.
tough.
If nothing else, I would try to, because I know he's shown interest in wanting to play in his hometown, Chicago. So if anything, I would try to, you know what I mean, get something. You know what I mean? Because right now he's giving you nothing. He hasn't given you really anything since he's been there. Like he's a $60 million player that doesn't even play 60% of the time. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, I would try to get from under him in that contract as soon as possible, especially with having a young guy like Cooper Flag. You got a Kyrie that's coming back. You can, even if you can get some picks, you can get some young cats. Like, just keep getting younger and just build around them. Because yeah, you're wasting a lot of money on players that ain't playing right now. So and shown in like in the past that they're just not gonna be around. Will probably possibly not be around. So but yeah. I think that's it, man. Let's switch gears a little bit, man. We're gonna jump over to the NFL because we got some coach hirings that has happened since last week. Some of those voids being filled. Um, and we also got Robert Kraft not making the Hall of Fame either, even as a finalist. I think he made it to the finalist list and just didn't make it in this year. This will be his first year on the ballot also.
Crazy.
Let's start with that. What do you think about that?
It's crazy, man. Somebody's trying to prove a point and they're missing. Like, so I mean, I don't know. Somebody's really trying to make something known. I feel like, I mean, maybe this is saying that they not gonna ever let them in. I don't know, but it's crazy, and it's like, it really, I don't really have nothing else to say for real. It's
Yeah, that's a hard one to swallow. Also, I mean, the Belichick is just outrageous,
yeah,
but to like what is it like now? It almost seems like it's like some type of personal vendetta against the
mhm,
Patriots.
right,
Um, and like I said, I'll say it again. I am not a Patriots fan. I don't care one way or another, but I do respect what they've done.
right.
You know
Got
what
to.
I mean?
If you
Like,
respect the game, then you have to respect.
yeah, like I respect what they've done, but like not to let Kraft in, not to let, I mean, okay, Kraft, okay, cool, whatever. He's an owner, blah blah. But definitely not to let Belichick, like the people that I'm looking that let me see, who's on the ballot this year, like you think about somebody like Roger Craig, like how long has he probably been on the ballot?
Mhm,
I don't know Ken Anderson. I think he played for y'all.
yep,
Um, LC Greenwood. I don't know who that is, but like I don't see nobody on there that would be like, yeah, they definitely deserve to be in over Robert Kraft or Bill Belichick.
yeah. That's a mess that they need to clean up. I mean, I don't really know what else to really even say about it. They got to figure that out for sure.
Because I think like um shoot, what was I about to say? I mean, what I was about to say is like I wonder. I'm really waiting to see when Brady's up for it, what they do.
Yeah, man. I mean, but I
That's
can
gonna say
say
a lot
they probably gonna snub him. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
because
He's
yeah,
just as a sure lock as the other two are. So, or the other two should be just as much of a lock for the Hall of Fame as Brady is. So, like,
right. It all go together.
yeah, if
You know
those
what
two
I
are on
mean?
first ballot, like, I mean, I don't know what to really expect for for Brady.
Yeah. Then you look at then you got somebody like Gronk. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some guys coming up. Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah. It's going. We're gonna see if it's just them two, or are you gonna hold a grudge against that whole kind of like Patriots nucleus?
This is
Um,
almost like that Shadur Sanders sabotage bullshit. That's what it
yeah,
feels like. Cause why you doing this? Like
this
what are you trying to prove?
he got 6 Super Bowls. He's tied for the most in the NFL with the Steelers. Like
Right.
let's see. He purchased the team in 1994. The Patriots won 225 games since then. It, like that's ridiculous. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
At
Belichick,
some point
333 wins with New England
somebody's gonna
and Cleveland.
somebody's gonna have to speak for it eventually because it's crazy.
10 Super Bowl appearances. Like there's still teams in the NFL that don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's see. Kraft was first nominated for the Hall of Fame in 2013. He's been eligible for the past 14 years.
Kraft has been eligible for 14 years?
Yes, I'm just reading this right now.
Oh, well, he's cooked then. How
Yeah,
though?
he's one of 9 semifinalists last year. Did not advance to the final round, being beat out by Ralph Hay, one of NFL's founding members. So that's yeah.
Because what are they
I'm cool.
looking for? I don't understand what they're looking for. That's crazy, but no, whatever.
Yeah. But nonetheless, man. Some of these new coaches, new faces in new places, man. So we got coaching updates in Arizona, New York, and Cleveland. So, um, Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh in New York has picked his OC. So right now he's hiring Nagy as his OC. What do you think
Mm,
about that?
really nothing. I don't really got anything really to say about that. I mean,
I heard
this
he
guy,
wanted
certain guys can keep a job, certain other guys that can't. So I don't know. It's just like a carousel of certain guys just get caught in that carousel. They're just gonna always have a job, no matter how well or terrible they perform. They're just gonna keep a job. So I mean, it is what it is.
yeah, and I from what I heard, I thought he wanted Monken to come with him to the Giants, but of course he ended up getting the Cleveland Browns head coach job. But I heard there's a little turmoil up there with him and the defensive coordinator Swartz, like about keeping him on possibly or not. Like
I thought Swartz left.
I, from my understanding, I don't know if he left. He may have been interviewing for jobs, but from my understanding, he's still there. From what I read
Mm,
earlier today, but I don't. I mean, you know how it is. Like sometimes some of the people stay over, like you know, per the GM. But a lot of times, new head coaches bring in their own guys. So, but with Cleveland's defense being so good, like if he's available, I wouldn't get rid of him.
yeah, I heard he wanted to be he wanted the opportunity of being the head coach, and you know how that can send somebody like, oh yeah, y'all playing, I'm out.
Yeah, he was one of the finalists in that job search I heard for Cleveland too. So, yeah, it could be bitter about not getting it. It's like, look, I'm just going. I'm gonna move around. Also, Robert Sala in Tennessee. What do you think about that? Going
I
from the
mean,
Jets to the
I
defensive
don't,
coordinator in San
honestly
Fran, and
don't think
now,
anything of it. Like, I mean, I still don't think that they have any players, so I don't know who's gonna do what for that team. I mean, obviously they're on running back with Cam Ward. I don't think he's that good. I still have yet to just see where he showed that he was gonna be, that guy as an NFL
Mhm.
quarterback. Like I haven't seen it. So I mean, I don't know. That's just to be determined.
Nah, I agree with that too. He kind of went back to that same situation he kind of had with the Jets. And I'm not saying that Tennessee is comparable to whatever was going on with the Jets, but like again, like as far as talent and things, I mean, outside of like the last couple years with Aaron Rodgers and stuff. Like Tennessee has, since they've changed ownership, like they've been trying to find their identity. Um, I don't know if Robert Saleh fixes that,
Yeah.
especially with a
I know
like you said.
defense. I know the defense gonna be flying around.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
saw
but
that.
that's I don't think that's your biggest issue. Like you gotta, I mean, basically a rookie quarterback. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's now going from his first year in one system now to year two in his second system, and we just see like as time go on, like if you keep switching out QB, not head coaches and OCs, like that's not good for the development of a young quarterback. So I don't know, man. I think Tennessee needs to kind of like if you're bringing him in, cool. I'm glad it's happening early, but like stick with him for a while. Give him a chance to try to develop Ward if possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before just throwing in the towel and like switching out in 2 years, you don't switch to a new quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, a new head coach. It's like, is this guy ever going to load in the system? Is he ever going to get comfortable with being a professional? Like, I think that's what happened with a lot of these guys, like the Sam Darnolds and guys like that, who's been around the league and now have kind of like resurfaced. You know what I mean? Playing better because they don't finally either got out of those situations and found some consistency somewhere else. Um, I just hate to see Cam Ward like fall into that. Hopefully not.
Mhm.
Hopefully they can find some stability in Tennessee for his sake. Another young black quarterback. I don't want him to go down. Over bad ownership decisions. So, um, Eric Bieniemy back in KC.
Weird.
Yeah,
Real weird. So I don't know
it was
what
kind
that.
of like I mean, like I thought he left for like as inspiring to be a head coach, but it was like kind of like after what went on in Washington, it was like you didn't hear anything else about him possibly being a head coach anywhere else.
Yeah, Buddy's got a strange career, man. He's like he's got a strange career. Like I mean, there's no reason for him not to. It's almost like he's done something to prevent himself from being a head coach. Like something that we don't know about this guy is crazy. Like,
Yeah, because again, like if you as an OC with the Chiefs, like well, you won two Super Bowls with him, three.
yep,
Like,
something like that.
like I mean, clearly he knows how to coach offense. You know what I mean, build schemes and things of that nature. So it's kind of like uh, like what is it? Like, does he not interview well? Like,
It's got to be something like that.
because that's I don't know. That's kind of odd. Like you said, to be as good as he is in his position and
Have
not.
his resume and not have gotten one of these jobs over. And there's teams that are getting, hiring coaches that haven't coached anywhere, like
Yeah,
haven't ever been a head coach at any level, and they're
yeah.
getting jobs, and this guy just doesn't. Um,
Uh, Mike LaFleur. You know what I mean for Arizona.
yeah,
Speaking of a new coach, like young guy, 38 years old. Like it's just kind of weird. Like you said, like these guys. You know what I mean? Getting these opportunities is like you're not even gonna give Airbnb a shot.
yeah, it's
Like
crazy.
proven winner. Speaking of the Cardinals, what we thinking about Kyler Murray? Should they stay with him? Should they move on? Like they
Uh,
had a pretty bad. I ain't gonna say pretty bad year, but bad in the terms of like he was hurt most of the year. Jacoby Brissett didn't play the worst, but of course it wasn't enough for them to do anything. But like, what do you
it might
think they should
it
do
might
there?
be it might be time for something else for both parties. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it might be time to do something else.
Yeah, I agree. But I haven't heard anything about them, moving on from Murray and nothing like that. He's under contract till 2028. Um, he's already been guaranteed 40 million for the 26 year. Like, I mean, he's an offensive minded coach, so I mean, maybe that helps. Uh, I don't know. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see what they do in the draft. If they, either start drafting his replacement or, you know, looking into free agency or something about that. Because in Atlanta, I heard that Matt Ryan is not sold on Penix
Mm,
as a starter. I read about that today, and I'm like, who are you committed to? I know you're the new president, and like, you didn't draft these players, you weren't a part of these decisions, but like, you got handed a pretty damn good team.
right. That's a
Like,
fact.
you have a decent coach in Stefanski. Like, now you have a young quarterback that you're not, this has a torn ACL that you're not committing to as a starter down the line. Like, what are you doing? You're not going to be in a position
No.
to draft one, and
Yeah.
you still got a very expensive Kirk Cousins sitting there. Like,
His contract ain't over yet.
I don't think so, but I think he could be released. I don't think they owe him no more money right now. So,
Mm,
but shoot, Kirk Cousins what 61% of his passes, 1,700 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in 10 games, and they were 5-8 with Cousins as the starter. I mean 5-3, my bad, not 5-8. So yeah,
well, we will see.
we definitely will. We definitely will. But shoot, that's it, man. We got Super Bowl,
Who you got?
February 8th. Y'all coming through?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be there. Who you got?
Man, I'm still riding with Seattle, man.
Yeah, that's why I got. I think Seattle's going.
Again, like I said, I'm not a fan of New England, nor will I ever be. Uh, let's go Seattle.
Yeah, I got Seattle too. I'm gonna say 31-24 Seattle.
I think these defenses are too good. I
Yeah, I
think
mean the
they're gonna
Rams
win
defense
these.
is good too, and also Seattle's defense is good. And look what the
That's
Rams
what I
did.
said. Yeah, but I
Rams.
don't think New England's offense is to the caliber of uh, the
That's
Rams.
that's fair. Yeah, I mean I agree with that, but you know
I would say 21-24 or something like that. Like,
that's
I don't
fair.
see it getting into the 30s. What about you, Justin?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Seattle. Sticking with Seattle. It'll be. I don't know. It's one of those games where I can see it being close, but if if Seattle ended up winning by 2 touchdowns or something, that wouldn't surprise me either. So I think it's really just going to depend. But I'll probably say probably a 28-17, something like that.
Okay, okay. We was talking about the coaches. I didn't know you was back. I was looking at a different screen. What are you
Nah, you
thinking
good.
about? Huh? What'd you
No,
say?
I said you good.
Um, so we was talking about what the Cardinals should probably do with Kyler Murray in Arizona. You with LaFleur coming in as a coach, being an offensive minded coach. Do you keep Murray? Do you move on? Brissett didn't play that bad last year. I mean, he can't stay healthy. You owe him a lot of money. You just part ways and start over, or being an offensive minded coach, do you try to uh, rectify that?
Who did they hire?
Um, Lafleur from the Rams, offensive coordinator,
Mike
Oh, the little
LaFleur.
young
Mike
dude.
Lafleur. My fault. I should say Mike Lafleur. There's
Yeah, okay,
several
because I was
Lafleurs
like
around there.
LaFleur. That's Green Bay
My
coach.
fault. There's like five Lafleurs out there. My bad. Yeah, Mike Lafleur. Not Matt. Not Matt from Green Bay.
Yeah.
Are they brothers?
I wouldn't doubt it. I have no idea.
Um, I don't know. I think that's tricky because I don't. I guess it depends on the type of system he's going to run. If Kyler doesn't fit within that system, then they need to go ahead and reset. But figure out who's going to be a better fit to start him off, whether it's Jacoby or Kyler. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's here nor there. The reality is, in the landscape, Kyler's contract ain't even bad compared to a lot of other quarterbacks. So he's probably tradable.
He on some old money.
Yeah, yeah. So he's probably tradable in reality to a team that maybe doesn't want to go after a quarterback this year or won't be high enough to get a quarterback this year, something like that. So I mean, it'd be interesting to see, but I don't know. I don't know that Kyler ever was as good as people thought he could be. So it's just one of those. I mean, some people never thought he would be great, others did. So that's a good
Well, they got
question.
the number 3 pick overall this year.
Yeah, they ain't going quarterback though. So
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think there's enough quarterbacks out there this year
No,
anyway.
I mean they said outside of Mendoza, that's the only one, and the Raiders are going to take him at one. Is pretty much what they say, and so like everybody else is, it's a different position, and Cardinals got a lot of other needs too. So I mean, I've seen worse quarterbacks than what they got on their roster. So you
Yeah,
know what
so
I mean. So
Definitely need to address the D line, O line, like
yeah, all that.
either side of the ball. You can start
Yeah,
there.
yeah, they got a lot
Yeah,
that they can address there. So yeah, but I mean, honestly though, I guess a bigger question would be: is he worth trading for? And like, what is his actual value? You know what I mean? Because what is he probably now? What, like 28, 29, something like that?
something like that.
Yeah. So I
probably
mean,
close.
he's not old. He's
I
still
think
got
it'd be worth it depending on what kind of system, what I'm saying,
right.
is in his landing spot.
So like for example, if you're a team, I don't know, let's say
He's 28.
28. Yeah. See, so he's still. I mean, he's still young. I hate to even throw this name out there, but I guess I'll say it anyhow. But like, if you're Cleveland, do you go ahead now that you off of? I think they're off of the Deshaun money.
Mm-mm.
Oh, they still are they still
Mm-hmm.
for that one? Okay, so never
Mm-hmm.
mind. All right, scratch that. How much longer they got on that?
I think at least another year.
One more year. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
at
never
least.
mind. That won't be an option. I mean, I think at that point, then you're just kind of. I don't think the Raiders will go that way. You're starting to go down that list of teams. I mean, lightweight. If you're Minnesota, do you consider it?
Hmm. Hey, that would be nice.
You know,
That would be nice.
Yeah, this is the last year of his deal.
last
But I
year,
think,
okay,
I
Hmm.
think also too, like with Minnesota and the injuries, they won them teams too. Like Minnesota, San Fran, like they just can't keep quarterbacks healthy for some reason. Like even Minnesota this year went out and invested a lot in their O line,
and
and
defensive line.
still,
Mm-hmm.
and still ended up,
Yeah.
losing quarterback lost significant time. So I mean, at least Kyler Murray is a lot more mobile, but again, he's always having foot injuries and ankle injuries, so he's not the biggest guy. He's not the
Yeah, but
best slider.
he ain't never played in a system like that. I mean, he's gotten better. He don't
Yeah,
take the hits he used to.
yeah.
But he definitely ain't played in an offensive system that's as quarterback friendly as Minnesota. So
No, no.
uh,
Or with the weapons. I guess having
yeah,
Fitzgerald in
that
them.
part.
At some point, but like, Justin Jefferson is different. Addison, Hawkins, like all them guys are very good. Jones in the
Hmm.
backfield, like,
Yeah,
you know, they,
he'll have some options. I'll say that he'll definitely have some options.
yeah, no, it's definitely some teams.
I
I
mean,
mean,
would it be worth the Colts thinking about? Because he's
I
another
thought
one.
about that too.
Yeah, that I
But
think he could fit in that
I've been
system.
reading everywhere. They're about to pay. They're about to pay Daniel. So
Wow,
Man.
that's
yeah,
interesting.
that's
Yeesh.
all I've been seeing. Like
Wow, that's a whole
they have
different
some type of
conversation there.
exactly some type of tentative deal. So I'm just waiting to hear the details of it. But um, there's several teams. Shoot, there's a lot of teams that can use a Kyler.
Yeah, I don't. I just
Saints.
don't know if it's as many as we think, given the landscape. I mean, like Pittsburgh comes to mind, but I don't know if Pittsburgh's a good fit for his style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
you know, I
Mike McCarthy's old school too. He
yeah.
gonna run the ball and play defense. Like he's one of those type. He's not.
But Dak also had his best season under him too. So I mean,
That's true
he
too.
knows how to get the most out of a quarterback. So
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that might not be a bad idea. He's
mhm.
28. He's still young. You could probably get at least 5 to 6 years out of him if you keep him upright. But again, the Steelers they have the same issue. O line, D line. Like they got to start investing in that. So
I think I think part of the I don't know. I ain't gonna say that their O line was great. I don't think it was as bad as it seemed. It's easier for a defense to play you when you know you got a quarterback that if any kind of pressure comes, yeah,
not really
he's
moving.
shutting that
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, he's not moving it. So I think defense play you a little different when you got a quarterback that will move the pocket a little bit. So I'll say it that way.
yeah, but also too, like you got to be able to run the ball too. So
That part, yeah,
that's
they
another
got
thing that they kind of struggle with O line
yeah,
wise. Like they couldn't run the ball, so it's like you can't really run the ball. Your quarterback's a statue. Like we don't
yeah,
really got play to run, and we can, you know, what I mean, we can really just
yeah.
come after you. You know, what I mean, every
Yeah,
play.
it was
And even
easy.
if y'all run it, we can, you know, what I mean, we can stop y'all, and if y'all pass it, then, you know. So, but yeah, that. What about we were talking about Matt Nagy in New York with John?
Hmm.
You think? I mean, knowing John the way you know John, do you
Hmm.
you think that's a
Mhm.
you think that's a good fit for them two coming together?
It's the NFL and the recycle system that they do it
I
so well.
literally just
You
I
just
literally used the word
crazy.
recycle.
So
It's crazy you just said that too. It's like it's the same guys
yeah, I
getting shuffled around for jobs.
yeah, no, no,
'Cause we was talking about Eric Bieniemy too, like why like he
yeah,
left the Chiefs to kind of go become a head coach possibly somewhere or show that he can do what he does, you know,
Never.
somewhere else. He went to Washington, which I think he did good in Washington.
he did.
That was what you call a rookie's year.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Played very well, and it's just like you never heard his name again. Like
Well, Jaden Daniels, it wasn't Jaden Daniels' rookie year because Jaden Daniels
what?
Cliff came the same year he did.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're
Yep,
right.
Where's he gonna go?
that's the question.
I haven't heard any. No, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
it's strange that he just left.
Yeah,
He didn't get fired. He just left.
no, he left.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think he's gone anywhere. And to be quite honest, after I think I sent
He's
y'all that
another one
message.
you haven't heard about.
No,
No, like nowhere.
and
It's,
it's weird. It's weird how his name just kind of disappeared into thin air. Like you're not hearing nothing. And I told you I wanted Baltimore to go after him. I thought he would be a real good fit and pairing there, but they went after. I hate when teams go into this mode of let me just hire the young guy who they, oh, I hired this 30-year-old, whatever, however old the dude was, so or quote unquote disciple of the McVay system and all that nonsense. So we'll see. We'll see what some of these signings end up looking like. And honestly, it may be a good thing for him. Maybe he takes another little sabbatical year, then he get him
Head coaching
this,
job somewhere.
yep, the head coaching job next year because we all know there's going to be some firings after this year. So
Mm-hmm.
shoot, heck, he might end up in Cincinnati. Y'all might finally get rid of y'all coach
Not
there.
gonna happen. That dude got a lifetime contract. That's the
Yeah.
only negative. I was like, man, when we made the Super Bowl, I'm like, hey, bro, this dude
Uh,
is here to stay. If Marvin Lewis can hang around as long as he did with the success or lack of success that he had, this guy getting to the Super Bowl, bro.
oh yeah.
It's a wrap, bro. He's there
Yeah.
forever. We're never getting rid of him.
so when is his contract up?
Don't matter. I think next year. I think this might be the last year. Yeah, I think this 26 is the
That
last
sounds
year of the
right.
contract. But see, that what's crazy is that they extended him to this year without even saying nothing. They never even released that information. So like all the
Hmm.
insiders, all the beat writers and everything, they got to digging through once the season was over and found out that he got extended. Bengals never even said anything. So like that's why he's so cocky in his interviews and stuff. He know that he ain't getting fired. So like
Hmm.
He's just like shit, whatever.
Yeah,
So,
it is what it is.
yep.
All right. Last but not least, man, let's talk about these fights from this past weekend, man. Uh, I gotta say, man, it was pretty decent.
Yeah,
It was not a bad watch.
yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, outside of the kids going crazy, but
Right.
they was wilding. But yeah, nah, man. Justin, what'd you think about the fights this weekend, man?
Good,
It was good,
good.
really good card, man. These the
Yeah,
Saudis doing their thing, man.
yeah. It was a good. It was a real solid card. Yeah, I mean it was a real solid card, man. Some good fights.
Dude getting
I
his
think
hair knocked off was crazy.
yeah, Jarrell Miller.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was hilarious. Yeah, it was. I mean, overall, I think it was a good way to start January with in terms of the fight card. So I thought that was good. They got another one coming up too. I haven't been able to find the date or anything, but I don't know if the fights have been confirmed. But that one actually may even be better. Or just as good as this last one. So be interesting to see. I don't know if y'all watched it, but was it ESPN? I think it was on
Vegas,
one of the
the
ESPN.
21st. Hold on, I'm trying to see because they got some fights coming up. You got the Ryan Garcia,
I
Mario
gotta
Barros. That's
no,
on
because I don't think
February
that fight. I
21st.
don't think that fight card was like that. It was a different one. I'm trying to remember who the main event was, but
They got
like
Clarissa
Xander,
Shields about to fight. She fighting on the 22nd.
I don't like care about that.
I'm just going through the list for
Yeah.
February. Glenn Arizona Nunez,
Mm-mm.
Emmanuel Navarrete.
Oh, Navarrete.
Yeah.
I don't think that was
March
the
28th, Las Vegas. Sebastian. What's his name?
Fundora.
Yeah, Fendora and Keith Thurman.
Nah, that ain't the one either. That's actually my that that's a fight that was supposed to happen last year, but Keith Thurman got hurt, so it didn't happen.
Deontay Wilder, April 4th in
No,
London.
nobody wants to see that.
April 11th, Tyson Fury.
Nobody wants to see that either.
What
Mm-mm.
else? That's all they got so
Yeah,
far.
there was another one that I seen rumored. I can't remember. I can't remember who the headliner was, but long and short, we'll see. There was another fight this weekend. Xander Zayas. He's I want to say super middleweight is that weight class. I always tell you it's way too many weight classes in boxing, but I want to say he's super middleweight champ, one of the champs there. Um, Mexican fighter, good fighter. He actually fought the same night as Shakur and him. So I actually flipped it over to his fight and watched that. I caught like probably like the last 6 rounds of that fight. That was a real good fight that they had that he was in. But the fight card, if y'all watched it, I told y'all about Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. Nice,
Hmm.
nice. Y'all
You've been
heard me.
talking about Keyshawn Davis too.
Yep. Y'all heard me talk about Keyshawn. He had a good showing coming out, and then obviously Shakur put on a master class in his fight. Just made it look easy. He just made that fight look real easy. So I'll be curious to see, honestly, where all three of them end up landing in terms of their next fights. Um, yeah, we'll see. Because Connor Ben, yeah, that dude, he's not even in the same class as Shakur. So it's hilarious that he's talking about weight draining himself to try to fight him at 147.
Let me see. You say at 140. I'm trying to. They got the rankings. That's 154, bro. It's too many weight classes.
That's way too many.
Junior welterweight. Okay, here we go. 147 welterweight. So, and then you got 154.
And then Teofimo is moving to 147 now as well.
Yeah.
So
So you
you
got
got
Devin Haley
you
right
got
now number
Haney.
one.
Yeah,
Barros number two. Norman Jr. number three.
yep,
Manny Pacquiao four.
yep. That's
Uh,
that's that's a shame, but yes, they got him up there. But I think that's more of a money thing than anything. Barrios is the one that's fighting Ryan Garcia, so that'll be
right.
that fight. Devin Haney fights again. I can't remember who he fights. He just beat Brian Norman Jr., who has to get back to the drawing board because that was an ugly loss for him. And then Tiafimo coming up there. Rolly Romero's at 147. Um, you got some names that can sell some tickets at 147. So I'll be very curious to see who starts making some fights.
Then at 140, of course, you got Shakur Stevenson. Lopez was previous one. He two now. Keyshawn Davis is third. Right now you got Richardson
Kitchenson, yeah,
Hitches.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
nice too. He's nice, yeah,
Dalton Smith.
yep.
Yeah, this one's
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh, they still okay. Shakur Stevens, they got him at 135 too. Okay.
he's the champ. He's the champ at 135 and
Uh huh.
140 right now. So
Javante Davis is number two. Yeah. Okay. Andy Cruz, Abdullah Mason.
yeah, Abdullah's the
One
star.
thirty. I'm about to say 135 is nice. Lamont Roach sounds.
See,
Nope.
Lamont don't even fight at
Nice.
135. Lamont's really 130. That they start. I hate that they do that sometimes.
Gosh, it's so many, bro. It's like
Yeah,
every
it's
seven
because he
pounds.
fought Tank at 135, so
They
they
put
put
him
him in
in.
there. But then I think people forget I think he fought Eastside Cruz at 140. So Lamont Roach can. It's from what it seems is he can probably do anything between 130 and 140 fight wise. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I just I don't that's one of those things where we'll have to we'll have to see. There's fights to be made. They just got to make them. I just say it that
Yeah.
way. Hopefully this year, Turkey and them will keep making some fights that people actually
So
want to
since
watch.
they've been involved,
It's been better, much better,
these
much better.
cards have been a lot better.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
still got a ways to go because unfortunately, you still not seeing the guys that you want to see. Like there's a heavyweight name, Atami. If y'all have never watched him, look up. I gotta see when he fights again, but he probably got one coming up because it's been a minute since he fought. Y'all would like him. Action, good hands, knockout. Young dude though. Um, I think it's Itama or something like that. Tommy, I think is how they pronounce it. But he's actually pretty fun to watch. You got a couple in some of those divisions that are interesting fighters that are making interesting. You'll see a Canelo come back at some point this year. You'll start seeing it. I don't know how good any of them are at this stage, but the Charlo brothers, they'll start fighting at some point again. Um, you got a lot of like Inues and some of the fighters in the lower weight divisions. You'll see them fighting, but at some point, somebody's gonna have to fight. Now, I almost would say you can almost forget about Tank Davis. I was telling my brother this,
Bro,
but this weekend I said for the probably last couple years when I've seen him fight, he hasn't even looked into his fights. Like he just kind of looked like he's there to collect that check. Um, I think his time is done though. I think mentally he's out of the game, which is unfortunate. But I think he's out of the game mentally. I wouldn't be surprised if he did come back and he fought the wrong person, he's going to end up losing.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, what we defunding, man?
Oh man, I had something, but I damn near forgot. Yeah, I forgot, bro. You have to catch
Okay.
me next week.
All right. Well, let's defund the Pro Bowl.
I just turned it
We
on.
well, I'm about to say we usually defund the Pro Bowl and the All Star game around this time.
Yeah.
So
It's just I think that what keeps me locked in is that I know my expectations. Like I'm not expecting all out. I just like to see the guys like communicate with each other. Like just be like kicking it. Like I just like watching that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing Bijan and George Pickens going over a play, you know. I like to see
Just to mix up a talent.
yeah, I like to see, you know, quarterbacks from one team throwing touchdowns to, you know, other guys. Like for instance, granted they're on the same team, but Flacco just hit T. Higgins for a touchdown. Like they're just having fun. And I like to see my favorite guys, the best guys in the league, having fun.
don't
So
say the best guys. Say
I
your
mean,
favorite.
there's some guys out. I mean, you still got Jameer
Some.
out there. You
Yeah,
got
no,
Bijan
no,
out
some.
there.
Some.
CD's out there. So I mean, there are Chase Hick. I mean, there's some guys out there. There's
No,
some
no,
guys.
there are some, but we can't say the best
I
because
really
we
think the only guys that aren't the best that aren't out there is the quarterbacks.
probably,
I feel like
yeah,
you still got all your best skill players
skill
out
players.
there.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't even know. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't pay attention to that. I told you after I
Yeah,
start seeing the goofy stuff.
the quarterback
Um,
shit is a joke, but
yeah,
I feel
after I
like
started
all the
seeing all
best,
that,
like
it's
all the best skill guys, McBride from the Cardinals, like all the guys that I can think of skill wise, are they're all out there.
oh okay. Well, that's good then. That's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
you know,
So we probably after the Super Bowl we'll do a show next week, and then we'll take our break until we get closer to March Madness time. So we'll
I
probably
might
be off
try
for
tapping in
maybe
'cause college
three
basketball.
three
So,
weeks. I think it should be close to 3 weeks.
man, I
Uh,
can't get with it.
might
I
come back the week of the Big Ten championship or something like that, depending on what's going on in college basketball. But I'm gonna try to get Crossroads on here for that first show back,
oh yeah, we
so they could
definitely.
kind of clue us in on what's going on in the college world to start that college push through March.
Yeah, college basketball has been interesting. I'll say that.
It has been better than it has been in the past.
Yeah, I mean it's
So
been some yeah, I mean I think there's some teams, some different teams in college that's been pretty solid. Even this weekend I watched some of the Kansas BYU game and
yep,
that was a
Yeah, I
I don't
watched.
it
I
was a
know.
watched.
good game. It was
Yeah, no,
decent.
that was. I mean, to go. I mean, at one point, I think BYU was down 20. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like to
They
fight
came
all the
all the
way
way back.
back. Yeah. So I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some good teams to watch. You know, Michigan's solid to watch. Syracuse is surprisingly decent.
Nebraska is surprisingly good.
Yep.
They're like 20
Yeah.
and 2.
So yeah, I mean, you got some teams that are. I think some pretty good teams out there. So college basketball is pretty. It's in a I think they're starting to ruin it, but that is what it is. I mean, Duke's good. You know, the Boozer twins. You know,
Man,
you know,
somebody said the Boozer twin, well I guess the good one, plays like Tyler Hansbrough. Watch him play. I
wow,
cannot unsee it. Actually, I think
wow.
Tegan them said it on Club 520. He plays and it's kind of crazy because this is like, bro, why do you play like that? He
I'm
scored.
gonna, I'm gonna have to play
Oh,
but
closer
you also
attention.
got to think who his dad was too.
yeah.
So how they probably was brought up playing like Carlos
Boozer was
Boozer.
nice.
No, no, no. I'm not saying he wasn't nice, but I'm just talking about probably like he wasn't the fastest. You know what I mean? He didn't
No,
jump
no,
the
no,
highest or nothing like
no,
that. He didn't have
no,
like just that superb athletic ability. So if you're
no.
saying Tyler Hasbro, then it's like it's probably a little methodic in how he's getting his buckets. You know what I mean? I haven't watched
Yeah,
him enough. I just be seeing highlights, but I
Yeah.
think if you're saying
Just
Tyler Hasbro, knowing that the
how he's like,
Pacers drafted Tyler Hasbro,
just like
I
how he
know what
pushes
to.
the ball up, and like
Yeah,
he don't play above everything. It's just down here and just the wild little rebound. Like he plays just like Tyler Hansbrough. Like it's the craziest
interesting.
thing ever.
All right, I'm gonna
So
check it out. That's
next time
interesting.
he's on, watch it. Like
Yep,
his
I'm gonna
body
check it out.
movements, all his shot attempts, his rebound, everything looks just like Tyler Hansbrough, which kind of worries me because I mean he's supposed to be good. Like so, like I mean I'm not saying Tyler Hansbrough wasn't, but in the NBA
he wasn't.
world he wasn't really, what I'm saying, wasn't really talking about much, but yeah, just check that out next time they on
Okay.
Psycho T. And I can't unsee it. Like I try to not see it, but I can't just not see it. Plays
All
just like
right.
Hansbrough.
I'm gonna have to check it out then.
All
And
right,
remember,
man.
Tyler Hansbrough was a beast in college. Like he was cold, but I just don't know how that's
Yeah,
going
nah, yeah. When he got
to
to the Pacers, bro, nothing. And I was working at the field house during that time, and I was like, this dude is nothing. So,
Michael
but
Parsons out there on a scooter. He's driving around the football field in a motorized scooter.
yeah. ACL, man. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to start talking about it. We're gonna go another hour.
Yeah.
But hey, this has been the Epic Podcast, man. We will see y'all next week for our final show before we take a small break, and see y'all next week after the Super Bowl. Peace out.